Hi.
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 We're back. We're the Forest City Knit Girls. I'm Carrie.
I'm Patty.
I'm June.
This is episode 68.
No, you checked before. That's awesome.
Yep.
And surprise, we're back. It's been quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
As most of you know, June's been through quite a journey. And she's starting to feel better. So we thought we'd do a podcast.
I'm back. Yeah, it has been. So I think it's been 5 months since we last.
It's the end of March.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So 6 months.
Yeah. And now we're into fall.
Wow, yeah.
Wow. And I really appreciate everybody's support and lovely, loving, wonderful comments. I didn't respond to very many of them, but I did read them, and I just wanted to thank everybody so much for for thinking about us and for your encouragement and loving words. It was very, very heartwarming.
Yeah, it was nice. All the people that checked in as well along the ways, very kind, and all your prayers, and it was just nice to hear
Really
from
nice.
you. And we're glad to be back, and we're glad June's feeling better.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have a lot of hair, so so I'm gonna wear this hat, and hopefully in the next couple months I'll have enough hair to have a nice.
But your
pixie
hair
hat.
is actually growing in pretty quickly. Yeah, so
It's starting
that's
to
good.
come.
Yeah.
June was blessed with a lot of hair to begin with.
That's
so.
true. Yeah, and it's coming in nicely, very nicely.
It's
Yeah.
getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, so June's treatments are over.
Yay.
And everything's going pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starting to feel well and
Yeah. I'm
getting back to normal again.
Yeah. Started back to work this week part-time. Just gradually working my way into it, and just looking forward to moving on to the next chapter of life. Like put this all behind me, and Patty too. She's was an incredible support for me going to all my appointments. And
I wouldn't be
dealing with
anywhere else.
my crazy chemo mood swings. And
Well,
they don't tell you about that, by the way.
no, not at all. That was a little unexpected, but I was very happy to be by your side through the whole thing. And I'm just glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we did manage it. We had, a visit with KarriLeigh in there, and we
a little
always keep in
knitting.
touch. We always stay in touch. So thank you for your support too.
Yeah, and it was
Love you, girls.
Love you
We love you
too. Yeah, and it's nice that we can finally sort of get back on track and start talking about knitting again. I know lots of you have said that you've missed our podcast, so we're really happy to be here doing it again.
For sure.
Yeah.
So we might be a little rusty because it has been a while.
And a little awkward.
Yep. But that's just
That's
us
normal.
anyway.
It
so.
is. Stumbling over our words.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty normal.
That's
So-
normal.
We'll do our best.
But when we last podcasted, we announced a giveaway on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we have finally drawn the winners.
I know. Sorry it's taken so long, but life took some unexpected turns, and we're doing it now. So we randomly drew 2 winners for a couple of nice prizes. The first prize, I'll show you, is a cute little sock set, and it's actually a sock set for my Fuzzy Feet sock pattern that I put out a while ago. You don't have to knit that pattern, of course, but the winner, if you don't have the pattern, I'd be happy to gift it to you if you would like to knit that pattern. And then just a couple extra little goodies. Cute little bag tag, and these are DPN holders. Yeah, or a holder, I mean. And a stitch marker. Oops, wrong way. And so the winner of that prize is, Karri will put the name on the screen. It is Tokepi9966. And it looks like we did our last video 6 months ago. It says on the comment.
Yeah. We had asked what your favorite thing about spring is.
Right, yes.
And now we're in fall.
Yeah. We just
A little
skipped
delay.
summer.
Skipped a couple seasons, but
Yeah. So congratulations. And then we also we're doing 2 prizes for this draw. And the second winner will get this lovely little set. All this stuff was donated, by the way, so we appreciate all the makers who were generous enough to send us stuff. So this beautiful skein that actually glows in blue light, which is cool, from Ginger Snapbat. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this is from Little Red Mitten from Jolynn, which is nice, the yarn. And then another bag tag and a double point, what is it, needle DPN holder, and then some needle stoppers.
Nice.
And the winner of that prize is Tammy Sobo 2797.
congrats.
I'm sorry if I messed up saying that. And like I said, Karri will put the winners' names on there so you know who I'm talking about.
It's hard with YouTube names because they're more obscure than...
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
kind of like bunched together. Anyways, I did my best.
You did great.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
congrats.
This would be such a great yarn to knit something for bowling.
Totally.
Like bowling socks. I just think
Yeah.
about the blue light bowling.
Oh, yeah. Great.
That'd be
Or
fun.
cosmic bowling, I think they call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did we say how to get a hold of?
Oh, no. So you'll have to reach out to us. So you can contact us through YouTube. Just, I don't know, you can do that, right? I forget, it's been so long. You could also email us, though, at forestcityknitgirls at gmail.com.
Or through Ravelry?
Or through Ravelry as well. And I think all our info is at the end of the video. So all our contact info Karri will put up at the end of the video. Yeah, so congrats.
Thanks for participating. We had lots of amazing comments in there.
It was fun to read and go through, and all the kind words about June as well. It was lovely. It was heartfelt.
Nice.
All right, so that is the contest. I'm sure we'll do another one soon, maybe next video or soonish, because we have prizes to give away, which would be nice. And also we will maybe talk about doing a knit along of some sort at some point as well. I'm thinking a whip one, honestly.
Yeah, that would be
It's
good.
pretty much all I have. Even though we
Yeah.
haven't been around for 6 months, I didn't knit a lot.
No, I did.
Well, yes.
Mine was therapy knitting.
You've got a lot recently.
I have a lot, not so much when you were going through treatments and stuff, like it was just too chaotic, right? But lately I have been, yeah. All right, so shall we talk about what we're wearing?
Sure.
Do you want to go first, June?
Sure. So I'm wearing 2 things. I'll just talk about both.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the Sweetheart hat. This is a pattern that Patty designed in the winter. It's adorable. I love mine. It's very cozy. Let's see. What do I want to say? You can't. So I chose kind of a low contrast for this one. I made 2, and I actually wanted to wear the other one, but I couldn't find it.
Oh.
It's somewhere in the house.
I love the look of that one. I don't think it's like too low contrast at all. You can see the pattern really well.
Yeah. So can you see the hearts when I bend my head down?
Yeah.
So cute. And
Yeah.
I love how big the brim is. You can wear this hat without a pom-pom and it looks really nice too. I just have a little pom-pom that I had from Amazon. The wool that I used for mine, I used a bit thicker wool, so my hat's a little bigger. but I like it. Like,
It's a worsted weight hat, but you also paired yours with mohair.
I did, the
it
one
does
color.
call for that in the pattern too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have to.
No, so you can make it, it's just the yarn, what is this yarn that I use? It's Flower, what's her name, Flower? Jody from
Oh, Flower Hill Fleece.
Flower Hill Fleece, yeah. So this is her, the white is her natural, I think it's natural Aran, so it's a little bit heavier.
Right.
And it's got some mohair in it, I think. Anyway, it's lovely yarn.
It's really nice.
And then for the contrast color, it's Briggs & Little London Fog paired with like a pink, a light pink mohair.
Looks so good. I
like
love
it.
it.
The contrast color almost looks like an iridescent.
It does. I was thinking the same. Yeah. You probably can't see it in the camera,
No.
but you can see it up close. It looks, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. And then this sweater is sweater number 9. Who's that by? I have to look it up. Sweater number 9.
Oh yeah, my favorite things.
My
or
Favorite
something.
Things.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I did. So it's a bulky sweater, which I wanted. I wanted something oversized, and I paired it with slub.
Yeah.
So the slub. So it's bulky yarn. For me, it's bulky yarn from Knit Picks. I forget the name of it. Some forest green color.
Was
Patty
it Wool
gave
of
to
the
me.
Andes?
Yeah.
Wool of the Andes, yeah.
Yeah, and I paired it, not for the cuffs or any of the ribbing, just in the body and the sleeves. I paired it with Full Moon Fibers slub.
It's like
so
confetti.
good.
It
So
looks really
cute.
good.
I love it.
Yeah, I was inspired to try this by Little Red Mitten, who in the winter they were doing a lot of pairing slub.
Oh yeah, they were.
And I wanted to try it, and I love it. I
So
would
cute.
so what a great way to use slub. And I only used two skeins to do the whole
Yeah.
of slub and a lot of the chunky.
It looks so cozy.
Yeah, it's very cozy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice pattern.
Fits you nice too. Yeah.
Yeah, I modified it because this was a little bit my gauge was a little bit bigger than what it called for, so I just modified the decreases so that it would still fit.
Okay.
Yeah, like I brought it in a bit.
Yeah.
It's because it's a raglan, so instead of starting out here, I started here so that it would still fit.
Yeah. So you made this part wider a bit?
I made this part thinner because so the
okay.
raglan's here, but if I'd followed the pattern for my size, it would have been like out here because of my gauge.
Right.
So very easy to customize.
Right. Nice. Neat. Yeah, I like the way the raglan is on it too. That's really nice.
Yeah, me too.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's a nice, basic, versatile, easy to customize pattern.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I am wearing, this is a cardigan, which I don't knit a lot of, that I test knit for Andrienne Perouse, who is the Knitting Cairo on Instagram, right?
Yep.
And she recently came out with this cute little cardigan. It's called the Foramina cardigan. And I really liked how she designed it. I don't know how well you can see it, but it has like a faux ribbing. I'm gonna have to stand up. I can't. So
You're trapped in.
no, it's okay.
Okay.
Jen. So it has like a faux ribbing, like trim. So cuff around the neck and then down the front as well.
Do you mean mock cabling?
Mock cabling. What was I calling it?
Faux ribbing.
Oh. It's like
It's not real.
It's not a real cable, but it looks like
it's
cabling.
just fake ribbing. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Cabling. So faux cabling.
Oh.
So it's actually just slipping the stitches over.
Yeah.
Over two, like slipping one stitch over two stitches. Anyways.
So you didn't use a cable needle?
No, you don't have to.
No.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, and then it's along the cuff and the button bands and everything along the bottom too.
It's beautiful.
And then I paired, so I used Brooklyn Tweed Loft. I forget the colorway. But I didn't pair the mohair for the trim, the cuffs and the bands or anything on it. And then the rest of it I paired. Actually, it wasn't mohair that I used. It was alpaca. It wasn't Surrey alpaca though, but it's similar to mohair.
Oh, it's so nice.
Like a lace weight alpaca that
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I really love how it turned out. It's got this really pretty lace detail as well. Just sort of in the yoke area. And then I did my version a little bit shorter, so it comes to just below my waist. Hers is longer in the pattern, but I wanted mine a little bit shorter, so yeah.
It's perfect.
It's a really, really nice pattern, and I had a lot of fun knitting a cardigan. I hardly ever knit a cardigan, right? I feel like I need to knit more cardigans. She also has, I think it's a tee you said, KarriLeigh.
Yeah,
right?
I test knit the tee for, it's called the Foramina tee.
Yeah.
Oh, the same
So it's
pattern?
got the same design
Detail.
and the...
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but I love it.
It looks just like a wardrobe staple.
Totally. Yeah.
And I love your button choice.
Yeah, thanks. And I picked a neutral so I could just wear it with anything. Right?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, and then it's got sort of balloon sleeves.
Yeah, I like how they taper in the
Yeah.
gives it some texture.
And I did it more like a bracelet length, which I like.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm wearing.
Nice. I'm not wearing anything knitted because I was too hot, and it's supposed to be like summer next week. But I am wearing my orange shirt today because it was Orange Shirt Day at work. Tomorrow is the Truth and Reconciliation Day across Canada, so I'm just in support of truth and reconciliation and recognizing the harms of the past and everything. So that is what I'm wearing today.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. All right. So
what do we do next? FOs? Is that what we usually do? The order?
yeah, it's FOs.
Okay.
We're so out of practice. I'm gonna have to actually pull up my Ravelry page to tell you about my FOs because I'm not gonna remember yarns and stuff. Who wants to go first?
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
So I finally finished my chalet days while we were on our hiatus.
Pretty.
So nice.
That's it by Samantha Gurin. If you remember from our past podcast, Patty knit this same sweater. June did too. June's was that beautiful like navy with the pop of like bright blue in it. Patty and I knit ours reverse.
Yeah.
So Patty's main color is this, and then her contrast was my main color. So this was knit in La Bien-Aimée Corey worsted. I do not remember the colorways.
Oh, I can look at my.
But I love this pink.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
It's a corally pink. It's almost like it's dyed on a darker base.
Yeah, you can see like darker flecks. I don't know if it's a
This
darker
one was
sheet.
mine, so it's just
Yeah,
completely
the opposite.
opposite.
I think they're both beautiful.
So
Avoween. So Avoween would be this color, like the oatmeal, and then Floro Morganite is the pink. So this is a great sweater. I love knitting this sweater.
Yeah, me too.
it was fun.
It was fun.
I would get another one.
Yeah.
I really love mine.
Yeah, yours is really nice.
Yours is gorgeous. The
Your contrast is so nice.
Ours is a little more low contrast.
Yeah, it is.
I
for
love
sure.
both of yours too.
But the yarn is very nice. The
I love this
Corey
yarn.
worsted is very nice. It's nice to knit with, and it's a little pricey, but you know, once in a while to splurge on something nice like that.
That you know
is
you're
good.
gonna get a lot of wear out. Like I know I'll wear this a lot this winter.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice fitting sweater. It's perfect. I would change nothing about it.
yeah, me too.
So I actually knit this a while back. I think I was almost done the last time we podcast.
Yeah.
And then I finally finished it, and I was like, I'll just wait till we podcast again. And,
put it away.
I set it aside. I haven't even worn it yet.
Oh.
So
Next week.
as soon as summer's gone,
Yeah.
after next week when it cools down again, I will be wearing this.
Yeah, we're having a brief summer next week.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be like 28
And
degrees.
then it's gonna drop again the week after.
So good.
Back to sweater weather.
I like sweater weather better. sweater weather better.
Wow. I'm gonna embrace my pool for one more
Oh
week.
yeah.
Oh yeah, if I had a pool, then
Yeah.
I would enjoy a longer summer.
Do you have more? Or do you just want to do all yours?
Sure, I just have one more.
Okay.
Because I haven't really been. I've been spending a lot of time in my garden
Yeah.
the last few months. So, I also did a test knit for Haley, Haley Alexandra, who's Rundle Knitting. These were the rainy day socks,
Those are so cute.
which I knit, and I love the pattern. The ribbing on the front just makes them
Beautiful.
extra snug.
Oh, you have one that's a little different.
Oh right, I made a mistake.
I'll show this one.
Oh right.
Sorry, Carrie.
That's okay. So this yarn was a sock set that I got from Leo and Roxy when my family gave me the quarterly sock club or whatever that one year.
Yeah.
So this was one of the colorways, and it was the black and the burgundy. And
I love it.
Me too.
It's so nice. That gold is spectacular.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Beautiful. They do look really cozy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, the
It
ribbing
kinda
just gives it
squishy.
like an extra snugness to it, but it's still squishy because of the pattern
Wow.
on it.
It would feel like a hug on the top of your foot.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Love. That is really pretty.
Those are my only FOs.
Do you have any?
I have one that I knit and one that you knit.
Oh, okay.
So I'll start with this. So I've always wanted to knit a woolly wormhead hat, and I did. So I'll back up. I have knit woolly wormhead hats, but I wanted to knit one of her sideways hats. So that's it.
Cute.
Pretty.
Very pretty.
Yeah, it's really cool. Very different. Of course, I forget the name of the pattern. I could look it up quickly. The yarn that I used was leftover from my Chalet Days sweater.
Oh, okay. The blue.
Yeah, so that was from the mill out west.
Oh, custom woolen mill?
Yes, thank you. And this is, I love this yarn. It's a small business that is out of Dorchester, Ontario. Can't remember the name of it. Sorry, I still have a bit of brain fog.
I can't remember.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
it has nothing to do with your brain
No.
fog because I
Okay.
know what you're talking
Okay,
about,
me
but I
too.
can't
I
articulate.
can't think of who it is either.
It's lovely. Well,
It's the same place that we got the soaps and everything
Yes.
from, right?
mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Long Way Homestead.
That
No?
No. Maybe.
That was
No.
that was the yarn of the month club that I was
Mhm.
getting. The breed of the month club.
Mm.
Did I ever show you guys those?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna just get Carrie to put the name of the hat on this.
Well, it'll be in our show notes.
Yeah,
too.
in the show notes. Yeah, and I do have because I did knit a hat for a friend of mine with this yarn, and I'm just gonna look that up for a sec right here because I have
yeah.
the name of it.
Perfect.
The Gainer Homestead.
Gainer. Right.
Yes, and this is their Rambouillet, 100% Rambouillet base, and I love it.
It's
Pretty.
soft.
So
So
soft.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gainer is like
Mhm.
20 minutes from us.
Mhm.
It's like super close.
Mhm. They don't have a lot for sale on their website or anything, but they go to the yarn festivals.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. And I think that's where they do their.
I think so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was fun.
Nice.
I recommend this. It was really interesting to knit the hat. So basically, you knit the hat on straight needles,
Oh.
back and forth, and it goes up. So see how this is garter stitch? So I knit it back and forth this way.
Did you use a circular needle then?
No, I don't think. No, and then at
You
the
actually
end,
use
you
straight needles?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm. Mhm. And then, well, I mean, I use the circular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I mean.
But you don't have to.
I'm like, I don't know if I have
I
straight
don't have straight
needles
needles.
anymore.
But I didn't knit it in the round, is what I should
I'm
say.
sure lots of people still have straight needles. But
Yeah.
You totally could knit this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought it was really cute. And then Patty knit me this beautiful cardigan
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
for me to have something snuggly and cozy while I was going through my treatments. And I wore this a lot. And I'm going to be pulling it out. It's so, and she knit herself one too. So
I forgot to bring
yeah,
it.
it's
I think you
just,
showed
It,
yours on
and
the
it's a
last one, didn't
cardigan.
you?
yeah,
Did
but
I?
look at the color of this yarn.
I know.
Isn't that perfect?
So nice.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful, big, cozy, oversized.
And it was cold.
It was.
It was cold in the treatment
Mhm.
room, so you needed something
I did.
warm and cozy.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah, it was fun to knit. It's
And that color is gorgeous.
I know.
It's called
I
the
love it.
Fernwood by oh man,
We're horrible.
I
today.
know.
We're like, I thought,
Jane Richmond. Sorry, it's by
Right.
Jane Richmond.
And you knit yourself one too in
I
the
did.
apple orchard or something color.
yeah,
right?
orchard or
Yeah.
yeah. But it's got nice big
Oh my gosh,
pockets
pockets are
and
awesome.
it's on super bulky wool and I use the super bulky wool yarn from Lion Brand. You know the stuff that I'm talking about? Quick and easy. Or quick, thick,
and
easy.
quick.
Thick and quick.
We'll get there.
You literally need 3 brains.
we're back.
Oh goodness. Anyways,
Beautiful.
yeah. Yeah. So and it was actually it looks huge, but it was actually a quick knit. Like I think it took me about a week and a half to knit that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so soft too.
Yeah.
And I like that it's really easy to wash
Yeah.
because it's not going to shrink or anything.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I love it.
Good. Beautiful.
I
Okay.
think that's it for me.
You ready for mine?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, so I'm going to start with a couple from the same designer. Cheryl Faust. She has recently started designing again, and she has designed in the past beautiful shawls. I've test knit for her before, but she, this is the first, so I've done 2 for her. This was the first one, and this was while I was on vacation, just up at my cottage, and I test knit this for her, and it was the perfect little project to do while I was on vacation.
That's so cute.
Isn't that cute?
I need to knit that.
And it's all mosaic knitting.
Nice.
So it's just using 2 different colors. I use Spin Cycle with, what's that tweed yarn? Rowan's Felted Tweed. The light color is the Rowan's Felted Tweed, and then this pretty color is Spin Cycle.
That's the
which
knitting
is
loft
the
colorway,
it's
right?
the knitting loft. You're right.
Yeah.
It's the After Midnight knitting loft colorway. But yeah, I think I need to keep it on.
Yeah,
It's
it's
really cute
so
with my
pretty.
sweater.
It does. Yeah, it
Matches
matches.
beautifully.
Yeah. So it was such a fun little project to work on, and I loved working with Cheryl. She is such a sweet, nice person. Like
Nice.
she's so fun. Yeah, and it's one that you start at the top, you knit the whole thing flat, and then you decrease and end with a V, and then you stitch it up in the back. And this one has I-cord edging. And she has 2 different bind offs, and one of them is also the I-cord bind off, which I'd never done before, and I think it just finishes it off very nicely.
Oh, it does. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so really, really fun little project, and this has been out for a while, and since then, she has just released her very first sweater pattern. And it is called the Tapestry Sweater.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Beautiful.
Yes. And
Oh, I didn't notice
gorgeous.
the bottom when I was looking
I
at your
know.
pictures on Instagram.
yeah, isn't that nice?
That's really pretty.
It's gorgeous.
I've been wearing this one a lot. I need to wash it again.
You need to enter your knitting projects at the Western Fair next year, some of them. I went this year and there were
Really?
beautiful knits that were awarded, and I thought Patty needs to.
She also added to the cuff of the sleeve a nice little detail as well, which is cute. My cuffs are, she did like a 3-inch cuff, I think she called for. But my sleeves, after I blocked them, turned out a little bit long, so the cuffs are long enough for me to fold in half, and I really like that. Yeah. So it's a top-down knit with a yoke color work pattern. I used my main color is the Harrisville Nightshades in the colorway Cinder, and then my contrast color is Spin Cycle in the Rusted Rainbow colorway.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it goes really well.
And it goes so nicely. Like, it's just such a nice
And that just came out this
combination.
week, right?
It did. Yeah, she just released it. So actually, if you go on to Ravelry, she still has a discount code for the
does
pattern.
she?
Yeah, yeah. So I love it.
It's stunning.
And for her first sweater design, like, come on, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Speaking of entering in fairs, I don't know if I told you both so I was away on vacation just a few weeks ago, and we had a bit of like a travel nightmare and got stuck at an airport. And I ran into a knitter. Did I tell you this?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You did
And
mention
she
something.
actually says she enters her knits
Does she?
into her local fair and has won quite a few times.
Really?
She was wearing a shawl. We were
I
standing
wonder how
there
you
waiting
do
for a
that.
shuttle, and I said, "Did you knit that?" So then we started talking about knitting and stuff, and she took pictures of my knitting tattoos.
Does she
Sure.
win something?
Yeah, I think you win like prizes and stuff.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do it, Patty.
That's fun.
Or you too, Gary, all of us.
yeah.
It'd be fun.
I'd be entering whips.
I think
is
that's
that a
A
category?
contest for the most whips.
That needs to be a category.
Yeah.
I think that's funny. She took photos of your knitting tattoos. So
Yeah. Yeah, she looked down. She's like, "Oh, you do like to knit." And then we were on the shuttle because we had to stay at a hotel for the night. And can I take pictures of your tattoos? I just want to show my friends. I hope I'm not getting them. I just want to show my friends. So we're on a shuttle in the dark, and I have my arms sticking out. So she's. It was pretty funny.
So
That's funny.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
And I actually pulled out my Stephen West shawl while we were on the shuttle to show her, and we were talking about it. And
Does she knit them? Did she say?
she doesn't do the MCALs, but she knits a lot of his shawls.
Yeah.
She really loves.
Nice.
Same kind of feeling, like how we just can't believe the construction that he comes up with, and how he can go where he's going with his shawls. She loves Stephen
He's
West. So.
amazing.
It's an
How
adventure.
can you not love
I
Stephen?
know.
Yeah.
I know. All
I mean,
around.
his patterns are for everybody, but just the experience of knitting one of
Yeah.
his patterns is such a pleasure.
They're so
Yeah.
fun.
And then you end up with this masterpiece, like work
Yeah.
of art,
Mhm.
knitted shawl or whatever you've made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So so these are basically all test knits that I've done, actually fairly recently. This one was a while ago though. This is Jenny, who is Sweater Freak. Puts out a yearly like little MCAL, right? And this was the shawl that she put out. So this all came in clues. It doesn't anymore.
That's so pretty.
But at the
Very
time, it was,
pretty.
a clue a week for, I think, like 4 weeks or something like that. And it's also mosaic, stitch design, which is literally one of my favorite ways to knit. I love mosaic color work. But it was really fun to do. I love Jenny's patterns. I think they're elegant and they're simple enough that people who are just beginning could even knit something like this. Do you know what I mean? Like she has very simple, straightforward directions in her patterns.
Are these like a drop stitch row?
Yeah,
Oh, it's so pretty.
yeah. Isn't that nice? So right here,
So nice. Instead of doing like yarn overs and lace work and stuff, but you still get that effect of lace work, right?
So this one, now that the like this was quite a while ago. I forget, like
I think
in
you
the
were working
summertime.
on it when we podcasted last.
Oh, maybe. But anyways, this was actually knit in 2 separate pieces, and then I forget where you seamed them together. But I was amazed at how well her instructions were to make it so easy to seam them together.
I can't even see.
No, you can't even
No.
tell. Like I can't remember, honestly.
No.
Maybe here? No, I don't know. I can't even remember.
It's a mystery.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have to look up the yarns that I use for this.
Her designs are so unique and beautiful, and they're so perfect. Like I love her symmetry.
She takes you on a journey. She's a very mathematical designer as well. Like you can really tell that her math is perfect. So the yarn that I used, the darker purpley color is called Mystic, and then the variegated or the speckled color is called Wildflower, and they were 2 singles that I had from Black Elephant.
Oh, okay.
Which I purchased at the Knitting Loft, I believe, when we all went for a visit.
I remember that.
Yeah.
The colors just go so well together.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it.
Beautiful. So from afar, it looks very like this looks, kind of like a white, but from up close, you should see all the speckles in it, all the different colors.
You can kind of see the yellows and pinks.
Oh yeah,
and the blues.
You can really see it from the other side, I think.
Oh,
Even more.
Yes, you can.
So the wrong side, I don't know. Maybe you can't. Maybe it's just because I'm looking at that side from this angle.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, really fun. I really enjoyed it. Okay, so this is another test knit. It actually just came out this week as well. And it's by Tiff Nealon, and it's actually a little set, which is cute. The patterns you buy separately, and I believe she has a discount still on these patterns as well. So this is the sweater, and I should know the name. Oh, it's called the Pamplemousse Pullover, and it's a colorwork sweater done in worsted weight, and I love it.
Yeah,
I love it so much. It was so fun and quick. Such a quick knit because it was worsted weight. The yarn that I used, and actually she used the same yarns in her pattern. No, she didn't use Shelter. So my main color is Shelter in, I think it's Snowbound. And then I used, my contrast colors are all the Brooklyn Tweed tones.
Nice.
So I picked 4 different colors and used the undertones, so the grays, the light gray, I think this is the overtone, the light gray, and then the dark gray is the undertone, and then same with the pinks.
Oh, cool.
The light pink is the overtone, and the darker pink, wherever it is, oh, it's almost like a purpley color right there, is the undertone. So that was kind of fun.
And the end result is gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, and something really cool is she does a hair, she has 2 cuffs in the pattern, so you don't have to pick this, but why wouldn't you? Like,
Yeah, the herringbone.
the
finishing.
herringbone cuff is amazing. It's so pretty. And as well, she writes out how to do it so well that it was not at all confusing. I had no issues whatsoever knitting this up.
It makes it look very elegant.
It does, yeah.
Beautiful.
And then she did a hat to go with the sweater, and I used obviously my leftovers from my sweater to knit this hat, and she called it the Tone Drift hat.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So it's all Brooklyn tweed yarns, shelter, and then the tones as well.
And worsted weight, obviously.
And all worsted weight.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I stuck a I like pom-poms on my hats. In the photos on my project page, if you go on there and have a look, I don't have a pom-pom on it. I think it looks really good without a pom-pom, but I just have all these nice pom-poms. I'm like, I'm going to throw a pom-pom on that.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
So cute.
The ribbing on the hat is the twisted rib. 1 by 1, I think it is. Yeah, 1 by 1 twisted rib. Nice and cozy.
Yeah, it looks.
You're like ready for winter.
I am. I
Yeah.
know. We're going to Nova Scotia in November, so I'm gonna need to bring my knits that time of the year. But I've never been out east, so I'm really excited to go visit. And one more. Sorry.
No, don't apologize. This is great.
June and Carrie are both working on this sweater, but I finished it. I know you guys will get yours done, but I did the Ilya.
I thought I finished it.
Yeah, I did the Ilya by Caitlin Hunter.
Love
Love
it.
it.
You have a pink and gray theme going on.
I know. This is like a brownie gray.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Isn't that nice?
It's gorgeous.
And it's got like the shawl collar. Which I feel like, if you're not a turtleneck person, this actually is more like a cowl.
Yeah.
So you might be able to tolerate the shawl collar on this. It's not like too tight or constriction. It just kind of like lays like a cowl would, right? Yeah, super fun. I just love it. I could knit another one of these, honestly. I think it's such a nice pattern. The yarns that I used are all from Knit Picks, the Wool of the Andes. Most of them are the tweed Wool of the Andes, except for the main color is not, I think.
I don't see tweed in the main color.
No, there's no tweed in the main color,
That's great.
but the other ones I think
Yeah.
are tweed.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I wore it once already, but then it's kind of not
a little
quite
too warm.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
This would be a good one
Yeah.
to bring to Nova Scotia with you.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah. Yeah, so my FOs.
Beautiful. Good job,
I've been
Patty.
busy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whips.
Since
move on
Patty
to
just
whips.
did the Ilya, should we show her?
Show yours.
I didn't pack
Definitely.
mine.
Oh, Carrie.
I know.
I wanted to see it.
I know. I'm sorry.
I forget what colors you're using.
I'll show mine. I ran out of knitting bags, so I'm using.
Is that like
An
a
insulated
cooler?
bag.
Someone gave me a gift in this. And I thought, perfect knitting bag.
That's funny. That works.
It does because it holds.
It holds
all
a lot.
I know it holds all the yarn for the project. So I'm using as well. Mine's completely different colors. And anyway,
Oh,
I'm using the
So
same
pretty.
the same yarn, and I don't know.
So Knit Picks, right?
Knit Picks, yeah.
Does it go like
I actually went shopping in Patty's stash.
Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So a different, like a completely different color scheme for me.
I love it
But
though. It's
beautiful.
so pretty.
Yeah, it looks retro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do like it though.
Yeah. It's a fun pattern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
I'll
can't
bring
wait
mine
to have
next
it
time.
finished.
Okay.
And it'll be done.
Oh, nice.
I don't think mine will be done. But
I'm making that statement now.
You're determined.
I honestly thought it was finished and I went and grabbed it and I'm like, oh, no, it's not. I still have a sleeve and a half to do.
yeah,
Well,
you can't really
you're
see
almost
it.
there.
Almost there. You can't see it, but the blue for the main color, it has some kind of this tomatoey red in it. So that's why they
It's
all
pretty.
kind of go.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty. And then this is a bluey gray, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Really nice.
Mhm.
This
Nice.
is papaya heather. This is mineral heather.
And the gray is lake ice heather.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm really good at keeping up my Ravelry pages, so if you check me out on Ravelry, all the information is there for everything that I show.
Perfect. I'm usually good, but I haven't been.
I'm always really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like before I start a project, it's the first thing I do.
You
I
need to
set
do
up
that.
a Ravelry page. I take photos of my yarn, put that up there, and even if I don't start knitting it right away,
You
it's
have all the
there.
info there. I need
Yeah.
to start doing
Yeah.
that. I'm horrible. And then I lose my ball bands, and then I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I do it, because it's more of a good reference for me
Yeah,
to go back and be like, what
totally.
did I knit that in? Well, what size did I do that in,
Yeah.
or whatever, right? So,
It's very helpful.
yeah.
Do we want to show what we're all knitting? Did we all bring that?
Yeah. What?
The vest?
Oh, yeah, I did bring it. You might have to grab mine.
Yeah.
Oh, here's
Oh, I
another
see it.
amazing knitting
Is it in
bag.
this bag?
Yes, thanks.
This is from Las Vegas.
I bought that for you.
I love it. You did.
It's so
You
flashy.
can't lose it.
Love
No.
It holds so much.
So we've been talking about, because we like to knit the same sweater. Chalet Days was the last one we knit together. So then we were like, what do we want to knit next together?
Mhm.
And Andrea Mowry released the tessellated tessellated vest, and a sweater.
Yeah.
But we decided to do the vest because we
Yeah.
thought it'd be something different to do. So we've started.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten
And
too far.
it's really weird. I was calling the sweater the tessellated sweater, but I was calling the vest the vesselated.
Vesellated. The vesellated vest.
Vesellated vest for some reason.
Yeah.
But I'm straighten it in my head now, so
Mine's a bit of a mess. There.
I just lost
It's still a
stitches.
mess.
Uh-oh. I did that several times on mine.
Mm.
So here is our progress so far.
Yay! We're all at basically the same.
The same.
Mine's been crumpled in the bag. You can tell I haven't worked
Mine
on
too.
it for a while. Super fun. Mine reminds me of an apple orchard. For some
Like
reason.
apple cider.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
So I'm using the not the Gilead, the Ulysses by Ulysses by who's it by? It's this one, anyways. And I love this yarn. I've been when I test knit or whatever, and it calls for this kind of weight of yarn. This is what I've been picking because, for one thing, it comes wound.
Yeah.
And for another thing, it's so nice. It's such
Yeah.
a squishy, soft, it blocks beautifully. Like, it's just lovely, lovely yarn. I love it.
It is soft.
They also have the Gilead, which is similar, which is pretty much exactly the same as this, which is a DK, but it's in worsted weight. Yeah. So I'm using this color, and then Spin Cycle in the color Miss Me. And you just never know sometimes when you get Spin Cycle. If you look at the Miss Me, a lot of them have a lot of pink in it. So the picture that I was looking at was very pinky with green. This one's, but what I ended up getting, which I'm perfectly fine with and I love, is just a little bit of pink and mostly green. But I think it looks really
it
well
does.
in the
It does.
sweater.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mohair is, it's actually not mohair. It was that alpaca that I was talking about. And I love it. I'll pull it up to let you know. I bought all my yarns at the Knitting Loft. And just so you know what the alpaca is that I keep talking about, it's by Kama Rose. And it's the Midnatsel. Is that Midnatsel?
Yeah.
And it's alpaca with tinsel and merino wool in it. But it's the same. It's a lace weight, so it's very, very similar
Yeah.
to the same weight as using mohair. And it's lovely. I find it doesn't quite shed as much, but it's also like
Yeah.
super soft, and
It's really,
It's really
pretty.
nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
and it's pretty affordable. So
Did you say it has tinsel in it?
it does.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Need
Nice.
to get back to it.
Yes.
What about yours?
I am not using any sort of mohair or alpaca in mine. I started and then I didn't like the fuzziness of it, so I switched. So I'm using Juniper Moon Farms,
One of my favorites.
Patagonia, which is, yes, one of our favorites. So I'm using the black and the gray. And then I'm using the Shopple Edition 3
Ooh, pretty.
in this blue.
That is nice.
So I was trying to go for something that's like fairly dark and not
Yeah.
too like bright, because
Yeah.
I'm envisioning myself wearing it to work with like a button down underneath,
Right.
right? So
Yeah.
It's very moody.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's really pretty.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
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 And
it would
I
look great with
love.
a pair of jeans.
Yes, it
Mhm.
would. I
Mhm.
love Shopple.
Mhm.
The Shopple zebra balls, or that
Yeah.
one's edition. You said 3,
Edition
right?
3, yeah, it's a DK.
They're so soft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like how it's turning out with the black, blue,
There's a
and
little
gray.
bit of bright blue in there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Very pretty.
So yes, we need to get back at that
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Definitely.
with everything else.
So mine as well is with mine's with Patagonia as well. So what I did is I have the 2 different tones of purple, and then I did with this one I added a lighter a pink mohair from Concept, just to give it a little bit of brightness, because like these 2 colors were a little too close, and you can see it's given it
Yeah.
a bit of a pop.
Stands out nicely.
Mhm. And then I'm also using Shopple Edition 3 in this colorway.
Pretty.
Yeah. And we bought all of the yarn at Little Red Mitten.
The
Nice.
last minute trip.
I know.
Patty
I
was,
missed that.
Patty was out of
trip.
town.
I
And we were discussing it,
was.
and June and I didn't like our original choices, so it was like, you want to go to the Little Red Man? It
Yeah.
was totally last minute on a Saturday.
Yes, if
Or-
I was a little closer, I would have joined
Yeah.
you, but I wasn't about to drive 6 hours
No.
to go
No,
with you.
no,
I'm just
no.
going to put that there for a sec.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's a fun knit. A bit time
It is
consuming.
fun. I think it's great. I
Mhm.
really,
You
really
kind of get
like
into
it.
the rhythm of the
You
slipping of the
do.
stitches
Yeah.
and stuff, which is really
Yeah.
nice. So
Yeah.
It's
that works out
relaxing.
well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Since this is here, I've been working on this over the summer and still haven't finished it, but I need to get back to it because I think it's going to be really nice when it's done. I have to look up what pattern it is that I'm doing. It's the Surrey shirt by Kadri. And I'm using whole skarn in the tides. I have the back complete.
Nice.
And then I have to, I'm at the part where I'm doing the ribbing for the front.
Oh, you're so close.
Yes, and then for the sleeves, you don't do much, I don't think. You just pick up the stitches for the sleeves and do ribbing at the sleeves as well, so it's a short sleeve.
Nice.
Very
Sure.
nice.
But it's a lot of ribbing. It's like 4.5 inches or something, so you can
On really tiny needles,
see
probably,
that, I
right?
think. Yeah, there you go.
So it's a split hem.
It is a split hem, yeah.
Very
It's really
nice.
cute. I can show you a picture with her. My color's very similar, but that's
Oh, that'll be cute.
yeah. Isn't that cute?
Mhm.
It just looks so wearable.
Yeah.
And I'm using the whole skarn in the tides base in the color Raven.
It just feels so nice.
It
Yeah.
does.
It's got silk in it.
It does, yeah. So
And
once
once
I
you wash
block this, it's gonna fluff up nicely and be super soft. So I also need to finish that. That's why we need to have a whip knit along.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
I have quite a few.
The whip, I think you're working on the same one here, and I don't know if you brought it, the Stephen West.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
right.
Last year's Stephen.
2 years ago.
Was it? Yeah, 2 years
Oh.
ago. 2 years ago.
Shellography.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not last
No.
year's. I brought
Twist
my
and Turns
last
was
year's.
last year's.
Yeah.
So in preparation for starting the new knit-along, we're trying to finish up the previous ones. And this one,
I finished mine.
Patty,
I'll show
did you
a
bring
quick-
it? Okay.
No, I'll just show a photo.
Okay.
That one's mine.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I'm in the middle
So
of a
pretty.
row. You talk about it.
Okay.
Jane, I'm going to finish
It
this.
turned out nice.
I was looking at yours
It's
to try
such
to
a-
understand the bottom.
Such a beautiful shawl.
It is.
Just love it. Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I think I gotta go to Patty's project page.
So this one's mine. I'm
Oh, you're
almost
so
there. I'm
close.
almost there. So I'm just working on the border, lots of ends. I think it's
Wow,
gorgeous.
June. It's beautiful.
This is all I've been working on the past week. And anyway,
this-
I'm almost there.
It's like a work of art.
Yeah.
His designs are.
They are art. It is
It is
artwork.
art.
Yeah.
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 Knitted art.
And I like it better. I wasn't sure about this because of the people nicknamed this row the shrimps, and
And-
mine is the color of shrimp. So I wasn't sure. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
So I wasn't sure about it, but now that I have the border going, I think
I like
it
the
now all
shrimps.
comes together.
I like the
Mhm.
shrimps, and I like that they're the color of shrimps. I think it's cute.
It is. I love it.
Yeah,
I do
it's
love it.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, Carrie.
All right.
I forgot the colors you did.
Mine has a bunch of crazy ends on it too.
Oh, you're very close too. We're about the same.
Yeah.
Whoa. So pretty too.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so nature.
Mhm.
I know, right?
I love it. I don't know. It just reminds me of like beach and
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so beautiful.
I love it. It's all the yarns are the knitting lofts.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very pretty.
It's gorgeous.
The colors they're very cohesive.
Yeah. I tried to stick.
Love
I remember when we started this. I started with way brighter colors. And I
Yeah.
was like, I'm not gonna
No.
enjoy it, so I
No.
went more like toned down
Yeah.
colors.
This would look so nice, like under a jean jacket
Yeah.
or something.
Right?
It'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love your
So the
suit.
goal is
It's
to
so
at least finish
beautiful.
this one before next weekend,
Yeah.
and then try to work on both new one and last year's.
I knew you guys were going to bring those, so I brought last year's.
Perfect.
It's in a bag back there.
Which bag?
I don't know. Maybe that. No. Yeah, maybe
Purples?
that. Yep, that's it. What was that one called again?
Twist and turns.
Twist and Turns. So once Carrie, you guys finish that. I don't know. Are you going to finish this one? No.
I'm gonna finish
So
it
Carrie and I will be knitting the newest one that's coming out,
Mhm.
and this one at the same time.
Mm.
So this is how far I've gotten on the Twist and Turns.
I do love
So-
it, but I only have like 4 rows into mine.
So I have a ways to
Mm-hmm.
go. So I'm gonna knit. I'm gonna knit the clue for the new one, and when I'm finished that, work on
Oh.
this in between.
That's
Yeah.
a good
Sort of thing.
idea. Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know. My colors are so unusual for me. Like I
I
feel
love it.
like, but I think
I'm just on like the first side of like
Oh,
over
okay.
there.
Over here, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just feel like I have to finish it. I bought the yarn
Same,
for
yeah.
it and everything, and I think that once it's all complete, I
Yeah.
think I'll really like it.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just don't think it's doable for me because I may at one point, but
Yeah.
I didn't
for
even
sure.
finish the first clue.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
But I am doing this year's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're
exciting.
all. Did you guys bring
Yeah.
your yarns?
Yeah.
I don't know where I put mine. Maybe I didn't grab mine.
Is it 4 colors?
Yeah.
Is it over there in that bag?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I know Carrie and I both tried to tone it down a bit. And you did a really good job. I did have to add a pocket to mine. So we'll show you the colors that we're going to use. June's is, yours is toned down.
Yeah.
So yours is probably going to be
Mm-hmm.
the brightest of ours.
But it's still pretty neutral.
Yeah.
Well, toned down.
So I'm using a yarn that I've never used
Yeah.
before. And it's called Arwetta. It's by Phil Solana. Anyways. Sorry, I'm so bad with saying things.
No, I just like that you're just trying every
Yeah.
pronunciation and hope
I don't
it
know,
helps,
maybe-
right?
One of the above.
Maybe
Yeah.
somewhere I might have gotten it close.
I bet you did.
That's going to be really pretty.
Yeah. So it's a fade this year.
Yeah, it's a gradient.
A gradient.
Yeah.
Sorry, a gradient. So I was thinking of doing my gradient this way with the pink at the top, light gray, medium gray, dark gray.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this yarn feels so nice.
It's really
It's
nice.
so soft.
Oh my gosh, it's very soft.
Yeah. And I was keen to, I purchased this, even though I probably could have picked from Stash, but I wanted to try this, and I like the fact that it's already wound.
Mm.
Right?
I know.
That's
I've been leaning toward
Yeah.
these ones that are,
Me too.
it's not a
Mhm.
big deal to wind your yarn at all,
No.
but I don't know. It's just so easy just to grab it and start knitting.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah,
Anyways, those are my colors.
very pretty.
What about you?
So mine are from, I decided to go from Stash, and this is from the Plucky Knitter. And actually this is from a kit that the Knitting Loft so generously
That Bruna
gifted
gave
us,
us,
that Bruna
yeah.
gave us. And anyway, the kit had 4 colors in it, but I thought, or 5 colors, but I thought this is perfect for this
Yeah.
project.
Yeah.
And then I'll use the
Yeah.
other skein yarn for something
Yeah.
else. So my colors are, I've never really knit in these tones before. So
I
Pretty.
love it.
mhm.
I really love it.
Yeah.
I think it's so nice.
Yeah, I really do too. And I think I'll do the same as you, probably do the pink
At the
here
beginning?
at the beginning. So it's not really as much of a gradient, but I feel like these 3 colors go together, and then
Yeah.
that'll just be kind of a pop.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking with my grays.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did do a swatch of it. And that's
Oh,
what
that'll
it
look
looked
nice
like.
together.
Oh yeah, that'll look really nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really love it.
Mhm. I do too.
I know you sent us a photo, but it
Mhm.
looks so nice in person.
In person, yeah. So I'm really happy with it. I'm excited.
Very
Sweet.
nice.
I actually just took, there's popcorn from the knitting bags. Pardon me.
Just in case you
Just
get
in case, little snack.
hungry.
So when Stephen West announced the knit along, he always sends out like information, and then he like sneak peeks kits that he's put
Right.
together.
Right.
So I was like looking at the colors for inspiration because I knew I wanted something neutral. I didn't want something super bright. And then this was actually the order, like a kit.
I saw that kit. I'm like, did you order it?
Not
from
through there,
Okay.
no, through the knitting loft. They had the
Oh,
colors.
Of course.
So I
Perfect.
went to through the knitting loft, and it's all knitting for olive. So I think that would be the order I'd want to do it.
Oh, that's going to be gorgeous.
And again, it's already wound for me. Which
I
is
know.
perfect.
Love it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was looking. I'm like, oh my god, I love those colors, and I was
Yeah.
like, I wonder if I can find them because I wouldn't order from him because just with the the shipping
yeah,
and it's euro to
yeah,
Canadian, it would be so
Totally.
expensive.
It would
Mhm.
be.
So I was like, I'll find something like similar but
Mhm.
once I get an idea of what I want, and then it just so happened that Knitting Loft had those same
That is
colorways.
so
That's-
awesome.
Mhm.
I
So
have
excited.
not knit. Oh yes, I did use this actually for a
Mhm.
sweater. That's right. I was gonna say I haven't used this before, but turns out I
Mhm.
have. Never mind. Never mind. Very nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice yarn too.
Mhm.
I'm excited to get
Mhm.
going on this new
Me
one.
too.
I'm excited to see, how it's gonna look and what journey Stephen West is gonna take
I
us on with
know.
this one,
I know.
like
It's always, has he come out with a goofy, oh yeah, he has, his videos.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. But that's what I love, like all his videos that he does to generate excitement. And
Even
I
his
know.
like for each clue, how he
Mhm.
shows you how to do the stitches if
Yeah.
they're a little different and stuff.
Yeah.
I like
Mhm.
watching those too.
Yeah, me too. I watched them all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I actually had to refer back to a few of these when I picked this up again because it had been a couple years.
I'm
And I'm like, where am I?
I'm gonna have to when I do the twists and turns too. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I think that's it. Do you guys have anything else?
Nope.
I think that was
No, that
quite
was
a
it.
bit.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah, so that was really fun, and I'm so happy that we are back podcasting again, and I hope everybody enjoys our video and what we've done, knit, talked about. Yeah, so we're heading into a bit of summer next week, so we won't be wearing knits.
I mean, you could.
Well,
You might be a little warm.
yes,
Mhm.
very warm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be cooler by the next one.
Yeah. Yeah. We hope to do another one probably maybe in 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Try to get back in the routine of putting them out and, more often and not have to wait 6 months again. But yeah, that was.
It was a long time.
Yeah.
Just a little blip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Life kicked in
Yeah.
and threw some curveballs. So yeah. If you like our podcasts, please subscribe. We would love for you to subscribe, and if you like our video, give us a thumbs up as well. And comment. We always love hearing from other knitters, and we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
There's not too much going on Ravelry right now, so but we will get.
Once we get back into the routine,
we'll get
definitely.
something going.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
we'll think of
don't-
something for the next podcast maybe, and we'll talk about a knit along again, like maybe a whip. We'll talk about it on the next one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh yeah, and to our winners, our YouTube winners, contact us.
Mm-hmm.
We're excited to send out your prizes.
Yeah.
We are. Awesome. Well, this was a lot of fun.
It was.
Glad to be back.
Yeah.
Very glad.
Stay healthy, everybody.
Yeah. Enjoy your fall weather, summer weather, wherever you are.
Sweater weather
Yeah.
for us. Well, not next week.
We have strange weather.
We
here.
have. It's been like weather-wise in Ontario has been crazy this summer.
It has.
Like we got spring in basically July. It rained most of July into August. We had some nice days as well, but I have never seen a summer with so much rain in all my life. And then, we were up north at our cottage, which was, you guys kind of had the same weather here. It was like fall winter weather. It didn't snow, but it was, warm enough or cold enough to be for sure wearing knits.
Yeah.
And it was the first 2 weeks of August, which is very unusual.
That is unusual.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Yeah.
it
I
is
had
what
to
it
turn the
is.
furnace on one night a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
When it was cold.
Yeah. Yeah. You just
I refuse to turn my furnace on.
Yeah. We just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's those jokes about like you wake up and you have to be in like winter clothes, but by the afternoon you're in summer clothes, and then by the evening you're in like fall clothes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to layer.
That's so true.
Layer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways,
All right.
that's enough about our weather.
As we ramble
I'd
now.
like to talk about
Canadians love to talk about the weather for some reason.
It's true.
Yeah. Anyways, super glad to be back.
And we'll see you in a few weeks.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Happy